Hi, travelers. One of the questions that I get asked most often is, why do I love traveling so much? And I was bitten by the travel bug at a very early age, and I have my mother to thank for that. One of the first trips that I ever remember taking was, shockingly, to Disney World. My family had been planning the trip for a long time. I was probably around 4. And when I was younger, I had a lot of asthma issues. So we were all supposed to drive down together, and I had a huge asthma attack. So my mom stayed back with me and um, took care of that, got some treatments done. And then her and I flew down to Florida to meet up with my dad, my sister, and my grandma that drove. And I just remember being so excited for that flight. It was, really exciting. It was just me and mom, and we had a great time. I don't remember much else from that trip other than having a Mickey bar. My grandma snuck me a Mickey bar. We weren't supposed to eat anything because we were getting ready to go to dinner or something. And my mom, my dad, and my sister went on a ride that I was too short to go on. So grandma got me a Mickey bar. My mom came out of the ride and looked at me directly and said, "Did you have anything to eat?" I said, "No." But there was Mickey bar chocolate all over my face. So it was a dead giveaway. So that's the first things I remember from that first trip. Um, Mom continued to take my sister and I on lots of different travel trips. She is a retired physician, so she would go to all these different conferences and take my sister and I along, and she'd take either someone to watch us or would arrange to have like a babysitter for the day while she was in her conferences. And I remember going, all sorts of different places. We went to the Don Cesar on the Gulf in Florida, and we went several times to Washington, D.C., and other local trips as well. So, due to her profession, where she got to travel and go to these conferences, she took my sister and I, and that's when I just got bit by that travel bug. When I got older, I would help my mom find her conferences, and I would go online and search. And this was early internet, like we're talking, late 80s, late 90s, early 2000s. I would go and I would search and I'd find these different conferences that she could go to. And if you can guess, the number one destination that I picked for her conferences was Disney World, because Disney was just in my blood when we were younger. I just loved everything about it. And I loved that my mom worked with me and I'd find her these different conferences to go that were hosted at Disney World. And that's, I have my mom to thank for my love of travel. And when I travel, one thing that I love about travel is it makes me feel free in so many ways, free from everyday life, from the 9 to 5 grind, free from laundry, free from grocery shopping, free from house cleaning, free from all the little, errands and day-to-day things that we do around, the house and in our ordinary lives. Travel is just a complete break from that. And I love being able to just have that time with either myself, if it's a solo trip, or to, travel with friends, family, travel with hubby, have that time together that's in a new location where we aren't bogged down by all those daily little tasks that we do all the time. Travel has made it so that I meet so many new people. I've made quite a few friends with traveling, friends within the industry, friends outside the industry that I just keep in touch with and, check in from time to time. There's a couple that I actually met on one of our Alaska trips when we were doing a seaplane through the Misty Fjords National Park. National Monument, I should say. And I follow them on Facebook and we, touch base every now and then. And it's just been fun to meet people that without travel, I would have never met before. So, and then experiencing new destinations and new cultures, being able to be in Hawaii and experience the Hawaiian culture, hear from Native Hawaiians about the history of Hawaii and, how they came to be part of the United States and their traditions and roots that go so deep. It's just been wonderful and amazing. Seeing everything that happens down in Costa Rica with the coffee industry and how that affects their lives daily, and being able to get to learn more about the Costa Rican culture is just great. It's something that here in Michigan I wouldn't have any knowledge of how coffee is grown or how many people, the coffee industry affects in Costa Rica. So it's just been, great to experience so many things with travel. So I want to know, a little bit about my travel story now, how I got started. Do you love travel? What do you love about travel? What was something that sparked your interest in travel or that first trip that you took? I want to hear about it. Was it someone, that made you travel? Or was it something you were traveling for to celebrate? Or was there some specific destination that sparked your love for travel? So share with me, comment, do a little video, a voice message. Just let me know. I want to know what sparks your travel. And I'm so happy that I was able to share what sparks my travel. So I can't wait to hear everybody's answers. If there's ever anything I can do for you, or if you want to hear more about my travel stories, just let me know. Just ask. That's what I'm here for. I love to talk about travel anytime I can. So reach out. I'd love to hear from you. And I hope you all have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.